guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to a new series I started this year. I don't remember what I called it. This is the second quarter, basically June. This is July 3rd, 2024. So I started this year, first quarter. I'll go back and show you the top 10 decks that I thought were the best out of the quarter. First quarter I did top 10. And it's all decks that came into my collection this year. So it's nothing previous to this. So they may be old decks. I don't think any of these are. I think these are all new decks this year. That's weird. I just noticed that. But it's decks that came into my collection in the second quarter. The top 10 decks that came into my collection in the second quarter of this year. Since the second quarter just ended with June. I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to try to do them in the orders of the months I got them. So, April. First deck I got and I got more than 10. These are the ones that either made me feel deeply, or the images are gorgeous, or something about them made them the top 10 of the decks I got in the quarter. So, the first one is the B Tarot by Llewellyn. This is a bag I bought for it. It's Llewellyn, but it's got a new and different cardstock. It's linen, but it's got this coating over it. It's beautiful. Typical size for Llewellyn, and of course the shuffle's amazing. Beautiful backs, beautiful fronts, and now my dog just drank a gallon of water and is looking at me like, now let me out. This is the card. It was on my Llewellyn calendar 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that. That made me want this deck, and then I just stalked the creator until it came out, pretty much, in April of 2024. But it's a gorgeous deck. A lot of people have it. A lot of people have used the crap out of it. It's stunning. Stunning deck. I paired it with some stuff. I'm really getting tired right now, too, and it's not even dark yet, so I'm like, what? Look at that lover. It's gorgeous. It's called the Honeymoon. Yeah, some of the majors are different. And then we got the jars it's cups. Beautiful. I mean, it's a stunning, gorgeous deck. Everybody knows that. Everybody's got it. Look at that deck card. It's stunning. With the new day coming up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the beads on her dress. This is the High Priestess. Look at the pillars here, pretty much. Gorgeous. Gorgeous deck. Ends on the Eight of Swords. The card I look for in any deck. So that is the B Tarot. So that's deck 1 of the top 10 decks of quarter number 2. Okay. Put it back in its baggie here. Next, we have the second edition of the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. It's a magnetic box. It is published by Red Feather. Humongous book that goes with that. Here's what it looks like on the inside. The cards are more like playing card size. I freaking love it. I've told you guys before, it's got red gilding, matte gilding too. It's a matte cardstock. It's slightly bigger, I would say, than regular playing card size. The images are more or less saturated. They're dimmed down. The colors aren't as bright, and they're borderless. And some of the images have changed. Not many. But as you know, I got really bad dizzy spells and headaches with the previous deck because it was just so bright. And there's so much going on. I don't know why that's upside down. Queen of Coins. That I just couldn't work with the previous deck. I still have it. I just couldn't work with it because it literally made me sick. And then when this one came out, it was $16. And I'm like, why are you $16? But it is quite the upgrade. The cardstock is better. The edging is better. The size is better. There's no border, which I love. I can actually, there's Eight of Swords again coming out. What? That card never comes out, pokes itself out for me. And that's twice on 2 decks in this video. My cat just jumped up here and he's right there. But everything about the second edition enables me to use this deck now. And I now love it just as much as everybody else does. And I see why it's so beloved. But yeah, this is a gorgeous deck. I love it to pieces. If you notice the gilding here. Judgment. It's already starting to wear off in places. And that to me seems harder to do when it's a matte gilding. Look at that. I've shuffled the crap out of this deck. It's stunning. That's deck 2 of my 10 decks for second quarter. Next. A surprise for me. Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. This is like a silky matte box. It's magnetic. I'm currently using this again. It has a humongous freaking book in there. I mean, it's huge. Big oracle size cards. I shove them sideways. Let me see if I can make this bigger. They're huge. They're gold gilding, and as you can tell, the corners are already fading because I've used the crap out of this deck. I've said before, I don't have anything like this artwork in all of my decks anywhere. Right now I'm pairing it with another deck in this top 10 that I just got the other day, and they are marvelous together. I don't know what I can possibly say to you that I haven't already said that conveys how much I fell in love with this deck when I got it. I bought it on a whim because I've seen this deck around for years, and I'm like, or however long it's been out. I've seen it ever since it's been out. And I'm like, I just no interest in that. And then because I got this in April, so probably the last 3 weeks before I bought it in April, every time I turned around, somebody was showing it on their video, or it was popping up in the stores, or it would pop up on an ad on my Amazon, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, why is this deck torturing me? I have no interest in it. So, it was on sale one day. I decided to buy it, got it, did a walkthrough, used it that following week, and it was mind-blowing. I was like, oh my God. This came up today. We have a new girl that started, 2 new girls that started in the last couple weeks. I said again, a mediumship reading every morning. This deck came up, and one of them has a young son and daughter. And all around it was male energy, like a grandfather energy. I haven't talked to her about it yet because I don't want to freak the new girls out with whole tarot and mediumship stuff. But I've been reading this deck as a mediumship deck, and it's just been mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Gorgeous deck. I love the cardstock. I love the size. Like I said, fell hard for this deck very quickly when I got it. It was just marvelous. And this 5 of Wands, which is my forever stalker card. This has fallen out twice this week, and it's only Wednesday. for me. Plus the freaking Knight of Pentacles, I want to say. Knight of Coin. Let me see. It's Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. He keeps, no matter what spread I'm using, he keeps falling out of this deck for me. And I'm like, why do you keep following me? There's the 9. Let me see. Is it the... Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the Knight of Wands. He keeps falling out, driving me nuts. And I'm like, why? He fell out again today. And yesterday. And Monday. Every day that I use this deck, he falls out. Don't know why. Anyway, that's deck 3. And oh my god, I'm 2 minutes in. So that was April. So it's the top 3 in April. Now we hit May. And I only had a couple decks. The 2 new ones that came into my collection are from May. And this is the only Oracle deck in here. But this is the Seasons of the Witch Litha. Stunning. Y'all know. You know what's interesting is I have the Beltane. I've used the crap out of that too, if you can't tell. I have the Beltane. For the longest time, for I would say at least a year, that deck was following me around. And it was $14 on Amazon, and I'm like, that seems awful cheap. Maybe it's because nobody's buying it. The second I bought it, it went up to $22, and that's where it stayed. Then, I was going to buy the Maybon. Just haven't bought it. It's now $14. I'm like, what? So, I went and bought it. But I also just bought the one that came out yesterday, the Llamas 2. So, those should be coming in the next week. But, gorgeous, gorgeous deck. We love it. We know. We all love it. Gorgeous deck. I love it to pieces. That's the Seasons of the Witch Litha for the month of May. And then Black Seed Tarot by U.S. Games was a shocker. I put it on my list a long time ago of decks I wanted to look at. I didn't even shuffle the Seasons of the Witch, but everybody knows if they got one, they got them all, right? Then I watched Krista Chronicle do a video where she showed this deck, and I couldn't even tell you what video it was at this point. Oh my gosh. The hedgehogs and the court and the pentacles. OMG. Beautiful. Look at that queen. Gorgeous. This is a very smart deck. It's beautiful. It's simple. It reads fantastic. It's an animal deck, as you can see. But it's stunning. And then the cups. It's the seals. So cute. Look at these turtles. I mean, that's a reason to buy this deck alone. Those 2 turtles. Seriously. I love turtles. And ducks. Look at this bunny. That's another reason to buy this deck. The Ace of Cups. Just stunning. Everything about this deck makes me smile. And I think it's one of those, like, look at that. One of those childhood, oh my god, look at this page of Pentacles with the hedgehog. I can't even. The page here. Gorgeous. And I love this double. Reminds me of Ringo. Cute. Yeah. I saw her with this deck, and before I was done watching the video, I bought the deck. The moon, gorgeous. And I've done fabulous readings with it. It just puts a smile on my face every time I get it out. Even if I'm just showing you guys, I'm smiling ear to ear right now because it's so cute. And I love it to pieces. And that was my second get deck for the month of May. So that's 5 decks I've showed. So everything else came in June. Because I had 8 decks come in June. 7 I bought. Okay, so the last 5. First one, I'm pretty sure, yeah, was the Ghostbusters Tarot. What's happening here? Oh, the box is trying to come apart. Beautiful, stunning. It's by Inside Editions. It's that soft matte cardstock they all have on all their decks. This one and the last one they have that I got. Oh my gosh. 10 of marshmallows. The Stay Puft Marshmallow. That's so cute. Look at the 7 of marshmallows. Yes, it's a Pip deck because most of their decks are. I don't care. It's stunning. It is reminiscent of my childhood. I mean, I was 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there when this movie came out. Something like that. Was not an 80s baby. I'm older than that. This was from the first 2 movies. Look at that. The High Priestess. It's stunning. It's also very, I want to say, pithy in its beauty. It's gorgeous. Look at this. The Page of Marshmallows is the couple at the beginning of part 1. Literally the opening scene of the start of the franchise. The marshmallow suit is probably my favorite because he's just cute. And then we got this guy. It's cool. And yeah, let's see. Oh my god, the last one is the double, and it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow on fire. And then you got these 2 down here. Love it. It stayed very true to the movies. I will say that. From what I picture. So that's the Ghostbusters Tarot. Next we have the Wild Reflections by Weiss Bell. I fell in love with their Neoteric Feminine Tarot. Got it on Amazon for like $17. And then I realized it had been a Kickstarter literally a couple weeks before that. So then I saw this advertised a year ago. And it's got this indie shimmy cardstock. And then I saw that it was going on Kickstarter too. And I'm like, what? Because I thought Weiss Bell was a mass market producer. This deck is stunning. It's so beautiful. It came off Kickstarter a few weeks ago. And people started getting pissed because suddenly it was on Amazon for $18. And it's the same deck that they got off Kickstarter because it has the same flaw. I don't remember which card, but one of the cards has a wrong number. Look at that. So I think some people felt like Weiss Bell did them dirty because they probably paid more for the Kickstarter. And then any Joe Schmo that doesn't have to wait, like me, can go pick it up on Amazon for $18. But, I mean, it's worth it. It's stunning. I love this. This is the card that prompted me to buy it because that's my card. That's my card. That's the card I look for in every deck. And that one was just stunning. So I had to get it, right? So, I'm going to run out of time. I hope not, but. So, we got 4 decks left. 3 decks left. Yeah, 3 left. I bought this pouch for it. Really pretty. It is the Under the Oak Tarot by Lo Scarabeo. Again, it's got an indie type cardstock. Freaking stunning. Something I've never seen with them before. It's edged. I just did a Lo Scarabeo cardstock hits or misses. And the next 2 decks are in it. So these 3 decks have been shown quite a bit. Because they were in my top 10 or my decks I got in June, and they were. It's so stunning. This deck, so stunning, so beautiful. But everybody's starting to get this now, and it's so beautiful, and I love it so much. It just, I couldn't put it down the last couple weeks. I've used it with the next deck I'm about to show you. Just amazing. And there's a Greek or a mythology element to this also, which I did not know until I bought the deck. Then we got second to last deck. This is deck 9. Got a bought a pouch for it. This is the Earth Woman Tarot. I saw this. I'm like, I love the colors. I edged it in this maroon. It's a low Scarabeo also. And that's my phone. Hold on. People don't understand I'm trying to film. Nobody ever calls me until I'm trying to film. Okay. And this is a little bit thicker cardstock than the one I just showed you. But it's still fabulous. And the coloring in this deck and the images are stunning. I use this with the one I just showed you under the Oak Tarot. Look at this death card. Beautiful. They are fabulous together. I could not tell you, because I got them within a couple days of each other too. I can't tell you which is my favorite of the two. I just can't. Physically, cannot do it. Love that. I mean, they both have their own beauty and stunningness, and they're just stunning, stunning, stunning. So that is the Earth Woman Tarot. Now, the last deck, Unfinished Business Tarot, a Ghostly Tarot by MJ Cullinan. Actually, this is the only indie in here. The rest are mass market. Well, we don't know about Wild Reflections. It's on Amazon for $18, but it was a Kickstarter recently, so I don't know. It shuffles great. It's a beautiful mat. It's like a big oracle size. I have no words for this deck. This is my new favorite MJ Cullinan deck right here. Well, it's tied for the card playing game. The playing cards I have. I don't know what to tell you. I bought it for mediumship work. That's what I use it for. It's stunning. It's made me cry, like tear up. And the tears actually came out and I had to wipe them away, which is not something that happens to me. I got very emotional. I love this tower with the sunflowers. Gorgeous. I love this card too. It's I think I looked it up. It's called the Valdis is the goddess of death, the goddess of love, something like that. I think it's a goddess of death. I mean, it's a stunning, stunning deck. I have no words. It's beautiful. This is the last deck I have to show y'all for the quarter. But this was the ultimate get right here. Like, I had so many in the month of June come through that I have no words for it. It's just stunning. It's beautiful. The box is nice matte, soft matte. It's gorgeous. All of these decks were my top 10 for quarter two. They're beautiful. They're stunning. They're reading fantastic. I think that's all I can say. But yeah, this is the 10 decks I got in the second quarter. My top 10 decks for quarter number 2. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, would you want to see a quarter 3 and 4 for the rest of the year? Top 10 for those quarters as well. Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.